Wait.
My dad was the sole breadwinner of the family, and we were doing not too bad until something happened later on with my dad. And my mom, who was not working before, had to go out to work to raise the 4 children. The financial assistance scheme that my mom sought for me and my sisters in the past helped me to be where I am now in university. I will be able to go out to work and get a higher paying salary, which will eventually help my family.
Social mobility is really important, like closing the gaps between the less fortunate and the more fortunate.
Success has been mainly linked to money. Things such as aspirations, our dreams, and what we like to do also counts towards success.
It's really about providing people with the opportunity to reach their fullest potential.
To pursue whatever we like.
Regardless of your background,
my view on social mobility is the notion of a trampoline. Those vulnerable in our society fall through the cracks. Those policies implemented by the government that allows them to bounce back up and fit back right into society.
Social mobility is still attainable in Singapore, but I do think that there are still rooms for improvement.
As citizens, there's a lot more that we can do for them to go beyond the basic needs.
There's only so much that subsidies or tax breaks can do.
People in need, they may not be always aware of such initiatives and schemes.
Maybe they don't know who to reach out to, or they don't know how to reach out to certain people.
The awareness of such available resources would be very beneficial.
Perhaps a better, more long-term solution would be where we understand what are the needs of these lower income families.
It's the little things that made me realize that there's certain differences between different income groups, like people who can afford to go to the doctor every time they're sick. There needs to be more of this awareness.
Moving up the social ladder starts from going to the ground, helping these families, getting to know them, their stories, their circumstances. I think that's how we help them progress.
And talking about it with no judgment, I would say.
I feel that it really starts on a basic of like volunteering.
Volunteer my time, volunteer my talents.
And really playing to my strengths.
Currently, I'm actually volunteering as a befriender to help children from incarcerated families in Singapore.
No matter how old or how young someone is, they always have this potential to be able to do things.
Youth like us may think that, hey, I'm just another human on earth. But the truth is, the help could have a life-changing effect.
You're a good volunteer if you can use whatever you have to contribute back to the society. We can't stop and we can't be complacent with the efforts we're taking.
I was just 16 and I didn't really know much about the financial circumstances of the family because parents tend to hide it. I was due to take the O-levels and I got called out. The school was saying that you haven't paid exam fees yet, you cannot take your O-levels. That sort of brought me to realization, so I decided to explore and really tap in on the governmental support. From having to really plan tightly on the financial parts, nowadays we even have savings.
Forward SG to me is Singaporeans coming together for a betterment of society.
It gives hope to students like me, who also may not have come from the best backgrounds.
It diversifies the way you view other people, the way you view social mobility, and that changes your view in the world.
I'm just glad that Forward SG is taking place so that we can rethink the way we approach community services and social support.
It's given me a more in-depth perspective of what the government has been doing.
I myself didn't even realize that I've been impacted so much because of the efforts by the government, and I've been challenged to think further on how we can improve.
We can't be perfect, but we can take steps to be better.
We are going to be a next generation of Singaporeans.
I hope to see a future where children in Singapore know that there's a chance for them, that there is hope in whatever circumstances they're in.